What's up YouTube, Playmatter here. Today I've got another deck profile for you from Luke Parks. He went undefeated this weekend at his Summer Cup qualifier with this build of Satellarknights. Okay, so I'm just going to spin through the deck list really quickly. 3 Altair, 3 Deneb, 3 Anuk, and 1 Vega, 2 MST, 3 Duality, 2 Rota, 2 Soul Charge, 3 Upstart Goblin. For the traps, 1 Bottomless, 3 Breakthrough Skill, 3 Call of the Haunted, 1 Compulsory, 3 Dimensional Prison, Solemn Warning, 3 Stellar Nova, and 3 Vanity's Emptiness. Then side deck we have 2 Max C, Thunder King Ryo, 2 D Fusion, Dimensional Fissure, MST, 2 Black Horn of Heaven, 3 Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, Soul Drain, and 2 Stygian Dirge. For the extra deck we have Abyss Dweller, 1 Gorgon, 2 Castel, 1 Constellar Omega, 1 Daguster Emerald, 1 Diamond Direwolf, Exciton Knight, Gaga Cowboy, 1 Gandiva, Silent Honorarch, Black Ship of Corn, Rhapsody and Berserk, Starlight Palin Dynamo, and Stellarknight Delta Rose, just the 1 copy. Okay, so hi Luke Parks. Hiya. So I'm just going to ask why this build in general? What made you pick the sort of 10 monster build?
First time I played it was a while ago and I was playing Artifacts in it. Then I watched a lot of ARG and they were all playing like 10 monsters. But most of them were playing 2 of the Unuk, the Armageddon Knight, and 2 of the Vega. Or a few of them were anyway. So I thought the monster count must have been sound because everyone was playing the same amount of monsters. So I tested with those. But then I decided I really didn't like Vega. I just thought it was a really terrible draw. Unless you've already got like a good hand. You never want to draw him. You'll never want to search him really off of the neb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 3 Pot of Duality, 3 Call of the Haunted, 2 Soul Charge, and loads of special summon effects, and 3 Emptiness. Did you find them kind of conflicting at all, or was it okay?
Pot of Duality conflicts sometimes. Like there is some games where you'll draw Pot of Duality and you won't be able to activate it. You will have to summon like Altair or have to go for a Soul Charge play or something. But it's necessary because the games where you don't see any monsters, you need to see Duality.
Yeah, fair enough. Breakthrough Skill, why do you think it's so necessary to have all 3?
Like in the mirror match, one of the most important things, especially if you don't have a giant hand, is having an out to an Altair every turn. But with 3 Vanities, Compulse, Bottomless, and Breakthrough Skills, it happens a lot. Also, against Mermails, Breakthrough Skills are amazing because you can banish it to negate Gaios. Its second effect's like so relevant in this format, just with Winder and things with continuous effects that you need to negate on their turn.
Yeah, God, I completely agree. It's really great against all sorts of things like Abyss Dweller, against Gaios, against...
In the mirror match, it's really good against Gandiva and Karen Gorgon.
Yeah, and Artifacts.
Artifacts, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a really great card. I've been saying how good Breakthrough Skill is all format from the as soon as Shadows came out. I was like, Breakthrough Skill is my favourite card this format. So how are your matchups for the day?
Round 1, I played against Dragons. That was really easy. Rhapsody is like... I never thought I'd make that card as much as I do, like in lots and lots of matchups.
Really?
It's a Swift to a Gravekeepers. I 2-0'd that, even though it's a really, really bad matchup.
Fair enough. And what was your round 3 matchup?
Round 3, I played against Medolce. I've tested a lot against the deck, but at the same time, like, he was playing it wasn't a standard Medolce build. It was pretty much like playing against Batterman. He put the rotors in with the Spell Strikers, instant fusions. Like game 1, I went first. Fortunately, managed to summon Deneb and set like an alpha, and I won the game just because the deck's Medolce is really fragile if he can't make his play.
Yeah.
But game 2, he end-phase spaces my Bottomless, and then he has no monsters on the field. Goes Mew Fuel Angeli. When he makes the Tiramisu, I Black Hornet, thinking, alright, I'm not dead. I'm alright. Next turn, I summon my Wolf Park guy and exit on him. And then he has double rotor instant fusion and kills me anyway.
Oh.
And then game 3, he opened alright, but this deck's just a lot better than Madolche. It opens consistently.
Yeah. No, that's good. Next round was
Spellbooks. This was really close. The game one is very questionable against Spellbooks. Vanities is like a really, really, really good card. Yeah, I think I 2-1 that, definitely. Like, he bricked game 3 when he tried to temperance me. He lost because I flipped Vanities. And that's like one of the main reasons.
Are you considering changing your mind for Madrid then? Are you now playing Satellarknights?
I've just been testing both decks like on DN a lot. Hopefully, when I get there, I'm just going to see, like, I'm going to enter a load of side events. I'm pretty sure I'm playing Satellarknights, but the problem is the mirror match is just like, there's so many blowout cards.
Yeah.
Which is a bit annoying, but at the same time, I don't want to take spellbooks in case, like, I just don't like losing, like, to brick hands, even though the deck can be, like, really, really good. If you brick, like, there's nothing you can do. And I don't like the fact that that deck insta loses to Solemn Warning on a Magician.
Yeah. And what was your next matchup?
Infinity.
Okay, how was that?
Well, this was great. I rolled a 3 with 2 die. With 2 dice, and then he rolled a 2. So
that's quite lucky.
I was particularly happy.
Yeah.
I opened pretty terrible, but he fell for my bluff. And then he ended up just making Laval Chain, stacking an Archfiend and setting traps on. And along with a load of other back row when he could have just gone off and like won the game. But he didn't want to play into Torrential or anything like that. But game 2 I insta lost. He opened Monk double spell going at first. He ended up with like a full field of 5 monsters. And then game 3 like he just lost. Because I had like some side deck cards set and all these cards had been dead.
Fair enough. And what was your last game of the day?
Last game, Mermail. It's quite favourable. Well, this deck seems to have quite a favourable Mermail matchup, but it was still 2-1. It was really close. Like, he drew DD Crow at the exact right time, game 2, to win the game. Because he'd made a Leo as well, and this deck really struggles to kill Leo.
Yeah.
Like, it's so hard. Game 3 against him, he had a Leo and a lead or something with 1 card in hand, and I had so much advantage that I had to set Call of the Haunted, MST, chain my other MST on the Call of the Haunted as well to go -3, so I could summon Altair into exit on him and set Bottomless. Because it was my only play to kill the Leo. Like, the only other way of doing it is Rhapsody on another guy to attack over it, and I didn't have the resources to do that, so I just went for the blowout play.
Fair enough. Okay, so what would you change about the deck?
I've cut Bottomless from the main deck, and I don't side either. And I've replaced it with a 3rd MST, just because everyone's playing Vanity's Emptiness.
Yeah.
The decks I'm mainly looking to be playing against are like Shadow's Burning Abyss is really popular, and the Mirror Match, and I don't like it really in any of those matchups.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a massive fan. If I have a better card to side in, that will be one of the cards I take out, like, most of the time.
Yeah. Have you considered playing a Trapstun instead of your 3rd MST?
I wanted to.
You'll remember that in the wind-up format, that was definitely something that both me and you did.
That was really, really good.
Yeah.
I was talking to my friend about playing Trapstun instead. The only problem I can see with it is, like, I don't know, there's lots of times where I want to hold the MST in the end phase in the mirror match for the Call of the Haunted, and that's like the only major problem I can see with it. And a lot more people are starting to play Wiretap now.
It's definitely something to consider.
Yeah, and Trapstun on their Call of the Haunted. Their Call of the Haunted will just sit there.
Yeah, exactly. And the back row space is pretty important in this deck.
Yeah, and a lot of players who, I don't know if it's because like they're just not thinking about it, or they just think that like it's fine if they set 4 with a Call of the Haunted that's just dead. Because then like if they only have defensive back row and your opponent flips a floodgate and you can't MST anymore, like even if you have the MST, they have to like bait out one of your back row, or you have to just waste a back row.
Yeah.
To get it over, so you can activate the mystical space. I think. Like,
is there anything else that you would? Is there anything else you would change about the deck?
put Grand Mall inside deck.
Yeah, you put Grandma inside. Such a good card.
So good.
Bounce.
I'd probably put a third Stygian Dirge in as well.
Probably put a third Stygian Dirge, fair enough, yeah. Probably take out the 2 black corns for that, or...
I don't know, maybe 1 black horn, 1 defissure.
Yeah.
I'm still not a fan of defissure.
Yeah, you're not a fan of defissure. Why is that again?
Because you can't Satellarknight Alpha under it, and you want to be playing Dimensional Fissure turn 1. Like, that's one of the best things about the card, is you can just go activate, and then summon a guy, like summon Deneb, search, kill something or whatever. If you go in first, you just leave your Deneb there. And if they just if you're against Shadows and they just go summon Squamata or Dragon and attack over Deneb, it's huge.
Yeah.
Because then you've got to spend another turn summoning another Deneb, because you can't trigger the Foolish Guy, and Altair will be dead as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so taking defissure out is definitely something that you'd consider.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you consider putting in Forbidden Lance?
I really wanted to. I was thinking about this the other day, because Lance is huge. Not even for quite a few matchups. It can be really good against Shadows, because the problem is their monsters are way bigger than yours. But with everything except Vega, which is 1200, any of your monsters with a Lance automatically beats over a Midrash.
Yeah. Which
is pretty huge. But at the same time, MST can just hit so many more cards, and hitting Tower, that was quite huge when I was testing against Spellbooks. Drawing MST to kill the Tower, because if they resolve Tower 3 times, you're just going to lose the game.
Okay, well, I'm going to wrap it up there. Thanks for coming on and doing Skype for my channel again.
No worries.
Congratulations on another undefeated tournament, and all the best of luck for Madrid. Do let us know how you get on.
Yeah, we'll do.
Alright, see you later, Parks.
See you later.
Bye. Okay, so that was Luke Parks and his Satellarknight build that went undefeated 6-0 at a Summer Cup qualifier this weekend. Thanks for watching, and as always, please comment, rate and subscribe. Play Matter, signing out.